Welcome, welcome everyone on this full moon night in March. So I think it's spring already, but it's not officially spring. So we're in the in between of spring, and it's a time of shedding the winter months debris and things that no longer serve us in our life, and just renewing our energy. It makes me think of the awesomeness of God, and especially Mother God, the Earth Mother, and how nature is blossoming and blooming now. It's springing forth new life, and it's a really beautiful time just watching things sprouting, the flowers coming, blooming and opening, and the whole world is kind of, well, around us is transformed into this beautiful, magical place. There's an energy about spring that's kind of mystical. It's a sort of a misty feel. It has a kind of misty feel to it, a kind of steamy, energetic feel, a hopeful feel that um, that is is really powerful, actually. Um, when we're in tune to it, especially around springtime, we're in tune to nature, we can actually tap into that energy outside and within ourselves. And you find that you have a more youthful, a spring in your step, you have more energy, you're more motivated. And this is a great time to set positive affirmations. It's a great time to set intentions and say positive affirmations to yourself just to boost up that energy. Um, it, it's important for us to really just take time to take care of ourselves and just nurture that energy within us. Tap in to nature outside, but make sure that you're taking care of the energy within you and just truly loving yourself. We can do little things like I've got this steam bowl today. And just really tap up our feminine energy as well. I've got this steam bowl today, and what I do with the steam bowl is I add essential oils. So this, when at springtime, I get very creative, and moon times is very like an energetic energy. So the moon at spring, and um, also um, the moon bringing forth a kind of, it affects our moods, and it affects blood, it affects fluid. So the water, the tides are affected by the moon, and our body is made up of mostly water. So that's, and and our blood. So a lot of people tend to menstruate around the time of the moon, which is obviously which is obvious because it comes every month, and we have our menstruation every month. Some people call it their moon time. So around the time of the moon, I feel more, energetic, more creative, more restless. So for me, I'm using a blend. Some people will call it a potion, but I'll just call it a blend of essential oils to help me relax. So this one's called Relax You. And what I do is I squirt a few drops in here. It smells lovely. You can just spray it around the room, just spray it on your clothes, spray it on your pillow. And this has lavender and chamomile in it. So it's very relaxing. The lavender is very relaxing. It's good for your skin. And the chamomile obviously is very calming, and it helps with keeping you more relaxed and sleep, and it can also help you to sleep as well. So that's what I'm using with this. Use a little bit more, stir it around with the bottle, and in order to just feel just that little, just to treat yourself, when you've bought your flowers and they start to die and these kind of things, I've got a few here, then you can just pop it in your bowl, and it looks really pretty and it looks very feminine. And what we do is that you've got a towel here, and what we do is we use the towel over the head, put it over our head like so, and just inhale the perfume. And it also just goes around the room a bit like a burner. So there is that. You can use essential oils of your own, or you can try some of ours. And we have that one that relaxes you, calms you down. We have Perky You that perks you up. It's got citrusy oils in it, but everything's pure and natural, and no chemicals are used in it. We have another one if you feel sort of, you don't know whether you're coming or going and you're out of balance. We have the Balance You, and that's got a lovely potion it's a lovely potion to balance you. And we have the last one is called Love You. Love You is to help give you a warm feeling, maybe sensual, kind of feel a little bit, I don't know, not necessarily amorous, but just feel good in yourself and feel sexy. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with feeling sexy. So feeling sexy, that energy is a good energy actually. A sensual and sexual energy is something that you can use to actually renew yourself, help to renew yourself, help to renew the energy around you. It helps to renew and motivate yourself, energize yourself. So all lots of energy you can use. Anger you can also use, but it's kind of volatile. It's unstable, so we try not to use that so much. But happy feelings, you can actually just hold that within you and use it to energize yourself, to do things, to purposely create things and make things happen in your life, make situations come to you. and these types of things. You can purposefully create happy events, happy situations. Um, you make yourself happy, and you send that energy out into whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're wanting to happen, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. Um, so you can also use sad emotions and turn that into something that means something. So I was hearing about a young girl that had been strip searched and abused in her school while she was menstruating. So at a time when she is just into another type of feminine energy. So it's pre-womanhood, and she's so at that time we can be a bit delicate about our bodies and our and even menstruating. Sometimes we feel like it's dirty or icky, feel sticky and not so comfortable in our own skin. And this girl was taken out of an exam. She was very bright and academic. She'd get good grades, and they took her out of her exam and um, on and strip searched her under the ruse that she might have cannabis. That they thought that she may have cannabis. But why you would take someone out of an exam anyway? And they forced her to strip. She said that she was on her period, and they said it doesn't. They still forced her to take her clothes off and put it to the side. It was horrific to think that a young girl could go through that, and it's so defeminizing. It's something that is so. How do you feel afterwards in your body? There have been so many women, and I know there have been men, but I'm talking to the women at the moment that have gone through things in their time that has made them feel so unfeminine, made them feel less than a woman, and to me that is really pretty bad. But there are ways to regain your energy. It's hard, it's not easy, but there are ways to regain your energy and to make sure that you put back into yourself what's been taken out of you, what's been almost robbed, by, maybe you've had bad looks at you when you felt like, oh yes, I want to dress in this, and I want to feel floaty, and I want to feel nice, and I want to feel good, and someone's made a bad comment, and you felt like so deflated and ugly inside, and felt it's not good for somebody else to have that power over you that can make you inside feel bad about you, that can make you feel bad about the outside of you, and sometimes that does, especially for women, affect the inside of us. So it's finding that energy, that strength within you that says that no matter what you think about me, no matter how you are treating me, I know that I have beauty inside me. I know that there's an energy within me that you can't destroy. no matter what you do, there's something in me that's stronger than that, that's bigger than that. Call it what you want, your higher self, your the universal love energy, the collective love energy, God, goddess, your future self, whatever you call it, but there is an energy that is unbreakable, and it's life, it's living. Um, so I hope that this young girl, this teenage girl, uh, can pick herself up from what's happened and know that she's loved. Know that energy, that love will not let her fall. Will not let any negative, evil, spiteful energies take away and rob her of her femininity. And I hope this goes for all women, including me, that it that they cannot rob us of it, no matter how it feels at the time, and it could take a long time. I hope and I pray and I will that we can be stronger. I went through dark times, and there was like I don't know, it's not like can I say a whisper? It's not a whisper, it's not audible, but it was a feeling, something that that told me, recognize a collective or connective, loving energy, so that you know that there is never a time that you are completely alone. So you know that there is an energy around you, no matter what's happening, that has your back, that's there for you, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time. So that's what I wanted to say. And I drew this picture, and I call her Luna, because she's like, it's almost like she's holding up a moon, and you know the rainbow that forms around the moon from the light. So you've got the light bouncing off the moon from the sun, and there's moisture, like moisture clouds around it, and that creates like a rainbow, and it just looks so mystical. And tonight we have a full moon too, so I call her Luna. She's like, her hair is part of the sea, and her arm, you can't really see where her arm stops and the tree starts, and there is a story behind it, but I'll tell you that another time. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you can join me for another moonlight, full moon night. Okay, thank you.